President Donald Trump has indicated he may reduce tariffs on Chinese goods from the current rate of 145% down to 80%, signaling a possible shift in trade strategy ahead of a key weekend meeting between the U.S. and Chinese officials in Switzerland. This would be the first high-level meeting between the two economic powers since the steep tariffs were introduced. The move marks a change from Trump's earlier stance in which he refused to lower tariffs prior to trade negotiations. However, during a press interaction on Thursday, he admitted that there's little room to increase tariffs further and hinted that reductions could occur if discussions prove productive. Trump's proposal to cut tariffs comes amid broader efforts to reshape U.S. trade policy. He has stated that revenue from tariffs is crucial to offsetting income tax cuts, and that one of the administration's key goals is to expand market access for American businesses, particularly in agriculture. His team has also emphasized isolating China through trade policies while fostering stronger trade ties with allies. On Friday, Trump emphasized the importance of open markets in a social media post, calling on China to open its economy to American businesses. He criticized China's closed market approach, stating that such models no longer work in today's global economy. The administration's tariff strategy has seen selective implementation. While China has faced the steepest tariffs, the U.S. paused tariff increases on partners like the European Union, Japan, Taiwan, and Vietnam for 90 days as negotiations continue. Nonetheless, a 10% baseline tariff remains on nearly all countries. Additionally, 25% tariffs on goods from Mexico and Canada, along with tariffs on autos and steel, are still in effect. In a significant development, the United Kingdom became the first country to strike a new tariff agreement with the Trump administration. The deal was announced from the Oval Office on Thursday, with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer joining by phone. The agreement includes tariff reductions on luxury items, including Rolls-Royce vehicles, which will now be subject to a 10% tariff instead of 25%. Trump noted that these cars are not manufactured in the U.S. and therefore should not be expected to relocate production. According to a White House fact sheet, the deal is expected to deliver billions of dollars in increased market access for American exports. Key beneficiaries of this agreement will include U.S. agricultural sectors, with improved access for beef, ethanol, and other farming products. The UK has also agreed to remove numerous non-tariff barriers that previously restricted American goods. Trump praised the deal as beneficial for both countries, highlighting its potential to balance trade and support U.S. industries. The announcement appears to signal a broader strategy of using selective trade deals to build alliances while maintaining economic pressure on China. Financial markets responded positively to the developments. Wall Street closed higher on Thursday following news of the U.S.-UK trade agreement. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose by 254 points, marking as a 0.62% gain. The S&P 500 increased by 0.58%, and the Nasdaq Composite, driven by technology stocks, jumped more than 1%. The upcoming meeting in Switzerland could mark a turning point in U.S.-China economic relations, depending on how both sides approach negotiations. Trump's willingness to consider reducing tariffs suggests a more flexible approach, though it remains to be seen how China will respond. The outcome may determine the future of U.S. trade policy, particularly as it relates to balancing domestic economic goals with global partnerships.